Hello there and welcome. This video explores some very helpful features available in Microsoft's new browser, Edge Chromium. Microsoft recently launched its new Edge Chromium browser, which is available for both Windows and Mac computers. Microsoft has been automatically updating its Windows 10 users with the new version of Edge, and recently purchased PCs will have the new version of Edge pre-installed. The new Microsoft Edge is based on the Chromium open source project. Chromium forms the basis of Google Chrome, so the new version of Edge feels very similar to Google Chrome. It includes features and supports browser extensions which Chrome users have come to know and love. If a website was designed for Google Chrome and didn't work properly in the older version of Edge, it will now work properly in the new one. Like Google Chrome, the new version of Edge will be updated on a routine basis. So rather than waiting for a major version update, you'll get smaller updates periodically throughout the year, which means you get new features a lot quicker. So today we'll be looking at a few of the great features such as Immersive Reader, Collections, and the new tab layout options. The Immersive Reader simplifies the layout of text and images on your web pages and reduces distractions, making it easier to read online. It can also actually read the text for you. Let's take a look. So if you have to do any reading online, as you scroll through the pages, you may be distracted by images and videos and ads. So Immersive Reader can help eliminate those distractions. So in the top right, next to, on the right side of the address bar, you'll see an icon that will help you get into Immersive Reader. Now, I will let you know not every web page has it yet, but the number of websites that do have it is increasing. So you will give that a click, and it'll take you into Immersive Reader. So Immersive Reader lets you concentrate on the text, and it gives you options to change the background. So this toolbar will display up along the top. And what this toolbar will allow you to do is maybe change your text preferences. So this would be the size of the text. The text spacing can be changed. You can change the theme. So there are a number of themes that you can select from. Okay. And it's all to help you read more effectively online. So as you go to other pages and take yourself into Immersive Reader, those options that you selected will carry across. If at any point you decide to get out of Immersive Reader, it is a toggle, so you'll use the same option that we saw on the right side of the address bar to be able to exit Immersive Reader, and you're back to seeing the other content as well. Immersive Reader will also give you the ability to read text from the web pages aloud to you. All you need to do is right-click anywhere on the page where you would like it to start reading and use the Read Aloud feature. You'll notice the shortcut there as well, Control-Shift-U. And
Visit. Explore.
Okay, so there is a toolbar once you have the Read Aloud feature activated. There is a toolbar along the top that you will use to be able to continue the reading.
Support.
And the pause button to stop it. There are voice options along the right side of that toolbar where you can slow down the speed of the reader, and you can also select the voice and accent for the reader. Okay. And to get out of that, you can just use the X on the right side. Collections help you keep track of your ideas on the web, whether you're shopping, maybe planning for the holidays, looking into books you may want to read, or just doing some research. Collections are a great addition to Edge. You're most likely familiar with the concept of favorites, and while that feature still exists, collections are a more visual, organized tool. They are great for project or task-specific pages and sites that you need to visit. Okay, so what you'll be able to do with your collections is add web pages together under one little roof, a collective group of favorites, if you will. And the way that it works is you use the plus on the right side of the address bar at the top of the screen. You'll be in a new panel, and at the bottom you'll be able to start a new collection, or at the top as well. You give your collection a name. You could always change that after the fact as well. And if you're on the page that you want to add to your collection, just use the Add Current Page option. And I'll go ahead and add that page as a favorite inside of this collection. And you can continue on. So you're just going to go on to the next page and use the Add Current Page. I'll add that in there. A tile for each of the pages. Next page, Add Current Page, and there you go. And at any point, let's say we close some of these, even closing our collection. To get back into any of them at any time, you reopen your collection. You'll see your collections, and if you have more than one, they will all be listed here. So here's the one that we just created. And inside of it are going to be the items that I added. These are favorites that I can click and jump into that web page. So again, a nice visual way to be able to collect the web pages and sites for specific projects. Let's make another collection. So I can use the back arrow. I can start a new collection. And this is going to be for renovation ideas. Okay. Just press the Enter key to finish up. And just like we looked at earlier, you can of course use the Add Current Page to put a page there. But sometimes you don't want the whole page. Maybe there is just an image on there that you would like to add. You can click and drag an image from a page and drop it into your collection. Also links. So if there is a link to another story, another product, etc., you can grab that link and drag it into your collection. So you can start to see how this can be a pretty valuable tool to help you with your projects, right? So just drag and drop. So again, you can add an entire page. You can drag and drop contents from a page. And in terms of keeping it all safe and together and organized, then of course, using them, you just click the tiles. If you want to get rid of a tile from within your collection, you're going to use the check mark, giving you a toolbar up at the top. See that? There's a little trash can that you can go ahead and use to delete. And you can drag and drop to reorganize the content there in your collection. You can close the collection, get back into it through the collections option on the right side of the address bar, and use the back arrow to move between, drag and drop your existing collections into a specific order. You can delete an entire collection if you wanted to. Just check the box, use the delete, and keep your collections organized and up to date. The new tab page in Edge Chromium is much more customizable than its previous version. Since many of us start our browsing experience with the new tab in the top right next to the existing tab, you can, as always, click that plus sign to get a new tab. And this page that you're greeted with is very customizable. So you can use the gear in the top right to select a different layout. So for example, focused would just be very similar, very clean page where you're able to begin a Bing search. Other options that you'll see there, inspirational. So you may recognize these photos from your Windows lock screen. They change on a regular basis. Informational will start to bring in news feeds from MSN. Additionally, you can customize this. So through the Customize option, you're going to be able to, for example, turn off the background image, so there isn't any. You can keep the image of the day, which is what you see here. You could use your own image. So how about that? You can upload a picture of the kids, the grandkids, the pets, the vacation photos that you've taken, so you can just upload it, and every time you start a new tab, you'll be able to see that picture. Okay? And then underneath it, you are also able to change the way the content displays there. So if you want the content visible, headlines only, or turn the content off, for example, you will be able to do that. So all of these are accessible. Again, just be on the new tab. Use in the top right, you'll use that settings option to get in and adjust your page layout options. And then every time you start a new tab, those settings will go into effect. So don't forget, check out the features of Microsoft Edge Chromium, including Immersive Reader, Collections, and the new tab layout. And that's it for today's lesson. Thanks, and hope to see you again soon.